SNL with Sydney Sweeney was not planned, reveals anyone but you co-star Glen Powell. Sydney Sweeney had clarified dating rumors with Glen Powell during her Saturday Night Live debut last month. Check out what Glen has to say about that. Glen Powell had crashed into Sydney Sweeney's monologue at Saturday Night Live SNL last month. It was during the sketch cameo when Glen appeared as Sydney's boss and called her baby cakes. Now, in his latest appearance at The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Glen has revealed that the cameo was not planned before. Sydney Sweeney breaks silence on dating rumors with co-star Glen Powell. That's what people want. What Glen said. During his appearance on The Tonight Show, Glen said, "I knew I was going to do the monologue. So Sydney and I kind of planned this little bit. The sketch was told to me by Lorne. We're sitting there having a cocktail below the bleachers. I'm thinking we're kind of done, and then he's like, I have this idea, maybe you're in the next sketch." Glen continued, and I'm like, wait, what do you mean? And he's like, we'll figure out a way to kind of end this sketch. And he just, 15 minutes before, I'm like, do I have a line? What am I doing? It's the pace of it that was very exciting. And look, I don't know if I nailed it, but hopefully I'm invited back at some point. Glen was talking about the final SNL sketch where Sydney played a woman who goes on a date trying to break up with her boyfriend. She is interrupted by people at the restaurant many times. She finally says, "I cheated on you with my boss, and I think we should break up." It was at that moment when Glen Powell showed up as the boss and asked Sydney, "Hey, baby cakes, wanna get out of here?" The SNL performance also included a bit where Sydney clarified that she is not dating Glen, despite all the rumors that started ever since filming began. Sydney then added that her fiancé was there to support her, but the camera panned towards Glen, who's sitting in the front row. "That's not my fiancé. He's in my dressing room," Sydney said to loud cheers. Sydney was last seen in the horror film Immaculate. Glen will be next seen in the Netflix film Hitman, directed by Richard Linklater.